Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson is presented by Actistatin, Adena Springs, Bloodstock Research, Breeders' Cup, Claiborne Farm, Dock Lane's Veterinary Pharmacy, Hagyard Pharmacy, Horse Sense, Keeneland, Lane's End, Malone's, New York Thoroughbred Breeding and Development Fund, OCD Pellets, Old Colony Insurance Services, PBI Bank, Quillen Leather and Tack, Ramard, Sally Horse Vans, Shadwell Farm, and Windstar Farm.
Hi everyone, I'm Kate and Bradar, filling in for John Henderson on this edition of Thoroughbred Week, featuring the latest Grade 1 Stakes victory by North America's leading owners Kenneth and Sarah Ramsey in the Queen Elizabeth II Challenge Cup from Keeneland. We begin with 2-year-old fillies over the Keeneland turf in the Grade 3 Jessamine Stakes. Zinze, the 2-1 favorite. Kurt Becker picks up the call.
Zip On leads it by 2.5 lengths, midpoint of the backstretch. Richie's Party Girl, second by 1.5 lengths. Zinze third ahead, just outside of Kitten Caboodle, who's starting to pick up the chase down toward the rail after a 46-4 first half mile. Kitten Caboodle looking for more running room now into the far turn. Shannon Nicole behind her toward the inside. Pretty Fancy is 6 between horses. Candy Kitty still wide and 7th around the turn. Runway Giant, then Courtesan. Academic Probation is last. Zip On, the leader by 2 lengths at the quarter pole. Richie's Party Girl, second by 2. Zinze toward the center of the course, third. Kitten Caboodle, fourth toward the inside. Shannon Nicole, fifth behind her. They turn for home. An awkward move off the turn for Zip On. Plenty of room toward the inside for Kitten Caboodle. Richie's Party Girl, Zinze toward the outside. Kitten Caboodle comes up the inside of the final furlong. Zip On straightens course, but now second. The rest have work to do. They're running out of time because Kitten Caboodle kicking on for the wire. Kitten Caboodle and Alan Garcia to take the J.P. Morgan Chase Jessamine Stakes.
7-2 second choice, Kitten Caboodle draws off to defeat the favorite Zinze by 4 3/4 lengths. Alan Garcia, the winning jockey, in 1:44 flat. After finishing second in a pair of maiden races on turf at Saratoga for Wayne Catalano, Kitten Caboodle breaks her maiden against Graded Stakes Company in her first start for Chad Brown. The filly was bred in Kentucky by her owners, Kenneth and Sarah Ramsey, and is the 22nd individual stakes winner this year for leading North American sire, Kitten's Joy. One of 4 potential 2-year-old Breeders' Cup starters for the Ramseys, Kitten Caboodle has earned $124,000. The best performance of the week presented by Best PC Services. Call Best PC Services for a free business consultation. To Santa Anita for 2-year-olds in the Speakeasy Stakes. Can the Man, the 4-5 favorite. Trevor Denman picks up the call.
Past the 3/8 they go, and it's High Fashion, 3/4 of a length to Jedi Mind Trick. Can the Man on the far side? Now Can the Man makes his run, and he comes to tackle High Fashion as they come to the quarter pole. Alpine Luck starting to get involved just behind that, and along the inside, Brother Soldier. They're at the top of the lane, and Can the Man now strikes the front and kicks for home. And it's Can the Man now in front with 1/8 to go. High Fashion running a game 1 on the inside. These two have it to themselves. Can the Man is the leader. High Fashioned, all Hearty's battling back, but Can the Man has his measure. And Can the Man will give Bob Baffert 3 straight.
With blinkers off, odds-on favorite Can the Man, the winner by 1 3/4 over High Fashioned. Martin Garcia aboard in 109 2. A first-out maiden winner at Del Mar, the Bob Baffert trainee cutting back to 6 furlongs after finishing 3rd in the Grade 1 Del Mar Futurity and 4th in the Grade 1 Frontrunner Stakes. The colt by Into Mischief was bred in Kentucky by Malibu Farm and was a $40,000 Keeneland November weanling. The $320,000 sales topper at the Barrett's May 2-year-old sale, Can the Man has earned $156,000 for Kaleem Shah Incorporated. Can the Man paid $3.60 to win and is the Malone's favorite of the week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. To Woodbine for turf sprinters in the Grade 1 Nearctic Stakes. Escaper, the 3-1 favorite. Dan Lazelle has the call.
It's Fatal Bullet over to the top of the stretch. Long Hunter well placed in the second position. Bear No Joke, Escapers to the outside and down toward the inside as Bear Tough Tiger riding the river's getting underway. And it's a free-for-all at the quarter pole. Long Hunter's made a move. Riding the river on the outside. Escapers in there with a big shot. Coming between horses. Phil's Dream and Mr. Online's right there. 6 of them across the course in the final furlong. Long Hunter, Phil's Dream on the outside. Mr. Online. Phil's Dream has come away with the lead. And it's Phil's Dream storming home to win the Nearctic.
9-1 Phil's Dream gets up to defeat Mr. Online by 2 lengths, with Long Hunter third. Justin Stein aboard in 110 and 4. The third consecutive victory for Phil's Dream, who was last seen defeating Ontariobreds in the Overskate Stakes over the main track at Woodbine. The 5-year-old gelding by Philanthropist was bred by his owner and trainer, Paul Buttigieg. Phil's Dream has earned $497,000 for Buttigieg Training Center. Phil's Dream is not Breeders' Cup nominated and is not expected to supplement to the Breeders' Cup World Championships. Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with graded turf action from Belmont Park just ahead in this segment. We begin with fillies and mares at Hastings Park in the Grade 3 Ballerina Stakes. Madeira Park, the 5-2 favorite. Dan Jukic picks up the call.
To the backstretch they roll now, and Saturday Night Ride takes over, leads it by a half. Cry, Cry, Cry in second. Up on the outside now. Here's Dashing Daisy taking third. Madeira Park saving ground down towards the inside. Miss Derrick Touching Promise. Lady Henrietta Turlani. Wonder Woman Locket. Then is back to Castanet Dancer and Rainbows in the Wood. 6 furlongs. 112 flat. 3/16 to run. Saturday Night Ride getting pressure now on the extreme outside from Dashing Daisy, and as they turn for home in the Ballerina, Saturday Night Ride has the lead. It's Dashing Daisy. Madeira Park knifes through. Touching Promise deep on the track. Deep stretch now. It is Madeira Park. Touching Promise. Wonder Woman. But it will be Madeira Park to win it.
Madeira Park by Lanes and Stallion Langfuhr gets up to defeat Wando Woman by 3/4 of a length. Rico Walcott aboard in 150 and 1. Back-to-back stakes wins over the track and trip for Madeira Park, who was last seen taking the Delta Colleen handicap. The 4-year-old filly was bred in Kentucky by her owners, Exclusive Stable and Raymond Hansen. Trained by David Forrester, Madeira Park has earned $231,000. To Belmont Park for turf fillies and mares in the Grade 3 Athenia Stakes. Samatar, the even money favorite. Tom Durkin picks up the call.
Up top, it's still Assateague and Pianist, 1-2. Now there's a 4.5 length break. Back to Samatar. Samatar and Javier Castellano says go with her as they enter the far turn. There's a half mile left. The half was strong, 47 and 1/5 seconds. So it's still Assateague, glued to her, Pianist. And now Pianist is now making a move as they round the far turn. 3 furlongs to go. And Samatar is in the midst of her rally, and she's gaining ground now. And here comes Abaco on the far outside. My Perfect 10 is down toward the rail. Rutheni in between those two. Embar trailing throughout. They turn for home. And up to take the lead is Pianist. Pianist is now in front. Assateague, no response. Abaco's coming, so too Samatar. But Pianist has gotten away to lead by 3. Abaco keeps on coming at her in Samatar too. But it's a 3-length advantage and only 100 yards to go. And it's going to be Pianist.
5-2 second choice Pianist, the winner by 2 lengths over Abaco, with the winner's stablemate favored Samatar third. Jose Ortiz aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 139 and 4. Winner of the Grade 3 Gallaret Handicap in May, Pianist was coming off a neck setback to Laughing in the Grade 2 Boston Spa Stakes. The 4-year-old filly by More Than Ready was bred in Kentucky by Grapestock LLC. The 4th graded stakes winner of the week for trainer Chad Brown, Pianist has earned $498,000 for Hidden Brook Farm and Dan Zucker. The filly was consigned by Vinery Limited to the 2010 Keeneland September yearling sale, where she was purchased by Hidden Brook Farm for $100,000. Graded stakes winner Pianist, the Keeneland Sales Graduate of the Week. Next from Belmont Park, the Grade 3 Knickerbocker Stakes. The field included Boisterous, winner of this race the past 2 years, but the 7-5 favorite was Za Approval. Once again, here's Tom Durkin.
So into the far turn, Plainview still there by 4. Tetradacum, second by 2.5. Za Approval continues on in third position. How Great continues on hold, down toward the inside. And there goes Boisterous now, starting to make some noise around the far turn. Boisterous advancing from the back of the pack, and now he's 4th. The 2 trailers are Mr. Commons and Swift Warrior. Both those 2 are only about 6 or 7 from the leader. The leader is still Plainview, whose half mile or 3/4 mark was 1:10 and 4, but they're getting to the front runner here. Tetradrachum still under a hand ride, coming to the 8th pole. Za Approval kicking in now. And then it's How Great and Boisterous full out, but 5th into the final furlong. Za Approval powers past Plainview. How Great coming hard as they come down to the finish. And at the wires, Approval got it. He got it by a length.
Za Approval by Adena Springs stallion Ghost Zapper runs by Plainview to score by a length and a quarter. Joel Rosario getting his first stakes win after being out of action for 7 weeks with a fractured foot. Stakes record time of 1:46.2, a 100 brisk speed rating. A graded stakes winner at both Gulfstream Park and Monmouth Park earlier this year, Za Approval was coming off a runner-up effort to Horse of the Year Wise Dan in the Grade 1 Woodbine Mile. The 4-year-old gelding was bred in Kentucky by Live Oak Stud. A record 5th winner of the Knickerbocker for trainer Christophe Clement, Za Approval has earned $675,000 for Live Oak Plantation. The Lane's End Stallion of the Week is champion sprinter Langfuhr, who is the sire of Madeira Park, a confident winner of the graded Ballerina Stakes for her 6th win and 10th stakes win or placing. Langfuhr is also the sire of Swell, a maiden special winner at Belmont in his debut. Langfuhr, from 2-year-olds to older horses, he sires winners. Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with 3-year-old turf fillies coming up in this segment. We begin at Hawthorne with the Robert F. Carey Memorial Handicap. The Pizza Man, the 3-2 favorite. Peter Galassi has the call.
They start to bunch up as they move into the turn. Taz still has the lead with a half mile to run. And around the far turn, Taz holds firm a length and a half. The Pizza Man now charging up on the outside. Second, Warbird makes his move while moving 3 wide. Soul Sacrifice retreats inside. Then it's Mr. Mardi Gras. Potomac River looks for racing room with full of run. And then it's Burn the Mortgage. They come off the turn and straighten away. Taz the leader. The Pizza Man between horses second. Warbird picks up the leaders while drifting out. In 4th position, Mr. Mardi Gras. Taz still has the lead. The Pizza Man right alongside second. It's Taz on the inside. The Pizza Man right alongside second. Mr. Mardi Gras now third. Taz still has the lead. The Pizza Man to make one final move. Here's the finish. The Pizza Man.
The Pizza Man by Lane's End Stallion English Channel runs by Taz to score by a head while conceding 5 pounds to the runner-up. The winner toted 120 pounds and Francisco Torres in 150-3. Formerly trained by Tom Amos, the Pizza Man was last seen winning the Illinois Owner Stakes at Arlington Park. He was transferred back to the barn of Roger Brueggemann for the Hawthorne meeting. The 4-year-old gelding was bred in Illinois by his owner, Midwest Thoroughbreds. Undefeated in 3 starts over the Hawthorne turf, the Pizza Man has earned $354,000. American Produce Records is now available online. Visit brisnet.com/APR for unlimited access to the pedigrees of more than 3 million thoroughbreds for just $275 a year. To Hastings Park for the Grade 3 British Columbia Premier's Handicap. Title contender at 8-5, a slight favorite over Commander. Once again, here's Dan Jukic.
Now as they pass by us with 1 lap to go. It's still Commander with the lead. Commander by just under 2. Title contender in second. Racing in third now is Jabrica. Senior Rojo saving all that ground down on the inside. Followed by Brass and Gold. 3 back is Wilo Cat. 2.5 for the back is his car. 2 more to Talkative and 2 to Shooting Jacket. And as they turn for the backstretch, 6 furlongs, 113-3. Commander shows the way now by a length and a half. Title contender. Closest pursuer. Jabrica's down on the inside. Gap of 4 to Senior Rojo. Wilo Cat starts his run on the outside along with Brass and Gold. His car. Talkative's asked for run and Shooting Jacket. They've reached the far turn, 1/4 mile to home, and it's still Commander with the lead. Title contender chasing in second. 3 back, Jabrica in third. Brass and Gold, Wilo Cat, and his car. 1/8 of a mile from home in the Premiers, and Commander with the lead. Down the lane they come. It is Commander by 2.5. Title contender, Wilo Cat, Brass and Gold, and his car. But the Premiers goes to Commander.
9-5 second choice, Commander by Pin Oak Stud Stallion Broken Vow sets all the fractions to defeat title contender by a length and a quarter. The Keeneland sales graduate under high weight of 122 pounds and Aaron Grider in 2:16 flat. The 4th stakes win in the last 5 starts for Commander, who also won this race last year. The 5-year-old gelding was bred in Kentucky by Paragon Farms and was a $105,000 Keeneland September yearling. Trained by Troy Taylor, Commander has earned $495,000 for North American Thoroughbred Horse Company. Now, 3-year-old stakes action presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A paste. To Belmont Park for Turf Fillies in the Pebble Stakes. Discreet Mark, the 3-2 favorite. Once again, here's Tom Durkin.
Half mile from home. Mary Ellen Cathy still narrowly now. Tapacat half was 47 seconds flat. Discreet Mark now back running third on the outside, followed by Teen Pauline. Dauphine Roos is asked for run. She comes off the inside and now moves up to be fifth. Frege to her outside, and with Sugar on top as the field turns for home. Mary Ellen Cathy comes up empty. Here comes Discreet Mark the Gray rolling up alongside Tapacat, and the battle is joined for these two at the top of the stretch. Tapacat, Discreet Mark. Those two full out into the final furlong. Teen Pauline is third. Dauphine Roos is fourth. And it's Discreet Mark. Tapacat fighting hard all the way, but she's a half length behind as they come down to the finish. And it is Discreet Mark, the winner by a hard-fought half length.
New York bred Discreet Mark outfinishes Tapacat by 3/4 of a length. The winner under co-high weight of 123 pounds and Irad Ortiz Jr. in 134 flat. Winner of the Grade 1 Del Mar Oaks, Discreet Mark returned to her home state to finish second in the Grade 1 Garden City Stakes. The filly by Discreet Cat was bred by her owner, Patricia Generazio. Trained by Christophe Clement, Discreet Mark has earned nearly $706,000.
Thoroughbred Week is presented by Ramard's total line of equine products featuring total gut health for total gastrointestinal health of the stomach and hind gut. For further information, please log on to ramardinc.com.
Time now for the feature race of the week, presented by Keeneland, investing in racing's future since 1936. To Keeneland for the 30th running of the Grade 1 Queen Elizabeth II Challenge Cup. Autorité, the 8-5 favorite. Here's the call by Kurt Becker.
And they're off in the Queen Elizabeth II Challenge Cup. Concise broke alertly. Say and Sarich down toward the inside. I'm Already Sexy far outside, and Lee Court moving forward as well toward the center of the course. Here's Lee Court up to challenge Sarich for the top spot. I'm Already Sexy is now in third position as they head for the first turn. Say is fourth toward the inside. Alterite just off her flank in fifth. Concise is sixth against the rail. Then a gap of 5 more lengths back to Caroline Thomas, followed by Emotional Kitten toward the inside, and Kitten's Dumplings on the outside, and moves up 1 spot from last after an opening quarter in 23 1/5 seconds. Lee Court has made the front, leads at a length and a half. Onto the back stretch, I'm Already Sexy travels in second by a length. Sarich is third, a half length. Say is alongside of her. Alterite stays toward the far outside in fifth, running 6 lengths off the lead. Concise is sixth against the rail. Gap of 5 more lengths to Kitten's Dumplings. Caroline Thomas next to last. Emotional Kitten the trailer, 46 2/5 seconds the time for the first half mile. Lee Court continues to show the way, leads it by 2 lengths to the far turn. I'm Already Sexy is second, a half length. Sarich third by a length and a half. Say is traveling in the fourth position, a length and a half. Alterite is fifth and still better than 5 lengths off the lead. Concise, and then Kitten's Dumplings, Caroline Thomas, and Emotional Kitten at the back. Lee Court, the one to catch, leads it by just a length. I'm Already Sexy is still second by 2. Here's Say, the Irish filly moves toward the outside. Sarich is fourth. Alterite is fifth. Kitten's Dumplings swings wide in the 6th position, 7 lengths off the lead. Lee Court just daring someone to come after her, and Kitten's Dumplings says, yes, I will accept the challenge. Alterite is coming in between horses. Lee Court, Kitten's Dumplings striding forward. Alterite is in third. Kitten's Dumplings gets the lead. Now to hold off Alterite and Caroline Thomas. Kitten's Dumplings wins it for Julien Leperoux.
Kitten's Dumplings gets up to defeat the favorite Alterite by a neck, with Caroline Thomas a distant third. Julien Leperoux aboard in 148 2. The third graded stakes winner of the meeting for North America's leading owners, Kenneth and Sarah Ramsey. And the third stakes victory of the year for Kitten's Dumplings, who finished fourth as the favorite in the Grade 1 Del Mar Oaks. The filly by North America's leading sire, Kitten's Joy, was bred in Kentucky by the Ramseys. Trained by Mike Maker, Kitten's Dumplings has earned $691,000. Julien Leperoux with the Safe Ride of the Week, presented by Sally Horse Fans, the safest way to the winner's circle. We'll have 3 graded stakes from Keeneland, including 3-year-old fillies in the Grade 2 Raven Run Stakes, along with New York breds in the Empire Classic from Belmont Park and stakes action from Woodbine next week here on Thoroughbred Week.
Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson has been presented by Acti Statin, Adena Springs, Bloodstock Research, Breeders' Cup, Claiborne Farm, Duck Lane's Veterinary Pharmacy, Hagyard Pharmacy, Horse Sense, Keeneland, Lane's End, Malone's, New York Thoroughbred Breeding and Development Fund, OCD Pellets, Old Colony Insurance Services, PBI Bank, Quillen Leather and Tack, Ramard, Sally Horse Fans, Shadwell Farm, and Windstar Farm. Online at tbredweek.com.